Greetings, this is Lanakila Washington, presidential candidate Lanakila Washington, and here are my responses to the economic issues. My best solution to help stop America's current economic downfall is to end the war in the Middle East. This problem was conceived the moment the United States went to war with Iraq, shutting down the military bases in Iraq and Afghanistan, bringing home the troops. This will be the beginning of an end to this economic downfall. Now, once we have the troops back on American soil and protecting America, and no more funding is directed towards war, the price of oil will begin to drop. Now, how does this impact the American people? If we have lower prices on oil and gas, the price on food and other necessities will come down. Our working class people can now afford their mortgages. They can now afford to fill up their tanks, health insurance and medicines that's needed. They can now afford that, car payments, and other important means of living. Homeowners can now afford to fill up their tanks to keep their houses warm. I will call for a permanent tax cut for every American earning $150,000 a year or less. And I will also initiate what I call Supplement Retirement Savings Plan, which will create a private future savings for every single American and make every single state in the land financially independent. For those folks who have lost their jobs, I would ask Congress for another extension on unemployment benefits while my administration worked hard with corporations and businesses to reestablish the job market and get people back in the working field. In regards to the $700 billion economic bill recently passed, it was not successful. It was not successful. And we will see things get worse before it gets better. We will see more banks go down. We will see more companies and corporations go down. Why? Because we have so much money going across seas to support a senseless war. We have to end the war, bring home the troops, and shut down the bases which are permanently open over in the Middle East. The sooner we end the war, the sooner the economic situation will begin to heal itself. My top economic priorities in my first year as president is twofold. As I said before, we must shut down the bases in the Middle East, bring home the troops, create a zero balance for war, and redirect that money into our economy. To ensure a healthy job market, I will encourage tax incentives and tax breaks from the small business owner to the corporation. The more people that take on my SRS plan through their employer based on a sliding scale, the more of a tax break or tax incentive will be granted and rewarded to the corporations that participate. The goal is to jumpstart the employment opportunities in America and create corporate insource and bring jobs into this country and bring jobs back to this country. Asking Americans to sacrifice is wrong. It's all about working together to build the promised land where everyone can share in the dream and turn around the current economic crisis into an economic fortune for all Americans. Thank you.